Love is natural. You cannot make someone love you. And you shouldn't even think about trying. Chosen ones, they envy you because of who loves you. Hey, you guys. So today I want to cover this topic. Let's talk about envy and jealousy. When you're on a spiritual path, when people are envious of you or they're jealous of you, what we can do, but also how to rise above this when you're on your own path, okay? I feel like we've all been there before. We've all been jealous of somebody before, maybe envious. When you're envious of someone, you want to possess what they have. That's envy. And it's sin. It's sinful for a reason. It's darkness. It's icky energy, devil energy, demonic, however you want to see it. So it's not okay. And I wanted to create this just to remind us that it's part of the 7 deadly sins for a reason. Whether you're jealous or you're envious at all, you want to cleanse your own heart, but you also want to be able to peep it out in others because it's real heavy on earth. It's dense on earth. And most of the times, a lot of times, it's in regards to your relationships. Somebody can be jealous of you or envious of your relationship, things like this, but it doesn't have to just be relationships. Maybe it's your talents, maybe it's your career, maybe it's your body, your physical appearance, how you look, your success, how much money you have, your status, your new house, your new car, your baby, anything. And that's what I'm saying, it could get so deep on earth. And so we're warned about jealousy and envy for a reason. And it's all throughout the scriptures, things like that. It can be between siblings. It's nothing to play with. It can be in your family, your friends. We want to be aware of it. We want to remember what it is. We want to remember how dark it is. And I want to remind us of how we can rise above it. Jealousy, an example of jealousy, you're with somebody, you're in a relationship. They start going to the gym and they get a new trainer and they're good looking. So now you could find yourself jealous of the trainer. You don't want to lose what you have. Versus envy is somebody owns the gym and you know them and you wish you owned the gym. And now you're preying on their downfall because you want the gym for yourself. You feel like you deserve it more than them, or you just don't want them to have it. And so do you see how it's like so obviously wrong, but yet I feel like society normalizes it. Recently, I found myself in a situation where I realized, like, a light clicked in my head that this person who has been in my energy for a long time, like, she's been like spying on me and trying to imitate me, clone me, or destiny swap with me. It's really weird. Like, she was doing it because she was jealous of my relationship or envious of my relationship. And so this is what inspired me to create this video. And I hope she sees it. I know she will because she stalks all of my work online. It's like giving stalker, what is that? Doppelganger energy. Like, the internet's crazy, you guys. So yeah, I was trying to figure out like why she was so obsessed with me. And obsession, people can take it as like, oh, they're obsessed with me. Like, doesn't Mariah Carey have that song Obsessed? Like, some people like it. Like, it depends on the person. Oh, they're so obsessed with me. Like, maybe it makes them feel important. But for me, it creeped me out. Like, it still creeps me out. Like, it's because it gives stalker vibes. And she's super creepy. But I finally realized why. Like, it was revealed to me why she was doing this. She was trying to imitate me because she wanted to be me because she likes somebody who's in my life. Like, so it's weird. Jealousy, envy, these are dangerous things. So let me break this down for you. The reason I really wanted to share this with you guys is because I remember back in 2015, that's a long time ago now. What year are we in? Over 10 years ago, where I went through a similar situation. Like, I'm not in that headspace anymore, thank God. So I'm creating this. I hope that it can help you guys in some way. Draw me a comment. Let me know your experience with jealousy, with envy, and make sure you steer clear of it. Sometimes we're just in that mind space where we're not in a good place in our life. So we could care less if we're sinning. We could care less if we're hurting other people or if we're creating chaos. When you're in chaos mentally, you're going to be exuding that, behaving from a crazy place. And that's why it's important to cleanse your own heart. This is why I told you guys in the beginning that you cannot make somebody love you. You can't force somebody to love you. Not real love. Real love is natural, organic. It just flows. It's gradual. It's a blessing. It's divine. God, the universe, is behind real love. So it's nothing that can be imitated, duplicated. You cannot clone your way, fake your way into somebody's heart. That's deception, that's lies, that's not real love. And so it's giving desperate energy, which is something we want to be aware of, okay? Envy, jealousy. People can be envious and jealous because at the end of the day, they want to be loved or they want what somebody else has. Well, instead of being jealous, why don't you work on yourself to get that for real instead of hating on somebody else? So it was 2015, right? It's the classic story. There was somebody I was seeing in my life, and we were seeing each other casually. It wasn't a big deal, but he approached me and he was like, I got into a relationship. Like, I was seeing this other girl, I like her, and we're gonna be together, so I can't see you anymore. And that triggered me. I got jealous. I started, like, it wasn't that big of a deal, but that's what I'm saying. It's a small thing. It's a shadow aspect of our human selves. And so you got to be aware of this. You got to catch yourself real quick if you want to. But if you don't, you're going to reap what you sow. You better be careful out here. So I went on Instagram. I was looking at their relationship and like keeping up with them. Why are you doing that? That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel bad for that version of me, but I'm just being honest with you guys, which I've told the story before. And it's giving needy, desperate energy. And like, why would I be doing that to myself? Watching them, and I mean, not like stalking, but every now and again, I would go like spy on them and like see what was happening in the relationship. So jealous. Ooh, jealous energy. I don't like that. This girl even tries to copy my my expressions. Oh my gosh, she is so weird. Like, ew. Okay. Anyways, so we don't have to be desperate to be loved. Okay, let's focus on this. Like, if you are ever, or if anyone is ever, let's take a higher perspective. When somebody is envious or jealous of your relationship, let's focus on that. But it can apply to anything. They are feeling lacking. They're desperate to have what you have, but don't take it personally because it's not really about you. It's about the feelings that they want within themselves. So I want us to remember that don't beg anybody to love you, first of all. Don't beg anybody to choose you, be with you. You can't. And then when you do, or if you do, even in the slightest way, we're energetic beings, we can feel that. It's repelling, but it's also so disrespectful to you. Okay, we're not here to convince somebody to be with us or try to win somebody from somebody else, like compete against somebody else to get them. What is that saying about you? I want you to hold your head up high and know your own worth and value. Somebody should freely come into your life who wants to love you, who wants to give to you and be there for you. Tender, sweet, real love, which is gradual. It's not rushed. It's not coerced. It's not manipulated into your life. Like, that's so sad, right? And so ladies, be careful. Like, if you ever find yourself envious or jealous of someone else's relationship, as a feminine being, I can't speak for men and what they do or could do, but for women, we could use our sexual energy to try to lure them in. And that's so pathetic, you guys. Like, we're not here to be anybody's second choice or option or fallback plan or whatever you want to call it. No, like, for me, I feel like I discovered real love when I healed my inner self. I realized my own worth, and somebody entered my life where I was not asking them to love me. I was not trying to get their attention. I wasn't like being needy. I was just existing. And they liked what they saw. They started to care for me on a deeper level, freely. There was no force involved. It was natural. It was beautiful. And it was like a healing kind of love. So that feels so different from the past version of me that would have had to compete for some guy. Like, if a guy doesn't choose you or doesn't want to give to you in certain ways, then he's free to do that. Don't cling to that because it's going to hurt your own self. Like, what are you telling yourself if you do that? You're telling yourself that you're second best. You're telling yourself that you don't deserve real love. Like, you have to chase love to get it, like get a little bit, versus somebody freely coming up to you to serve you and love you. Like, love is service to each other, being there for each other, giving to each other, friendship, respect, admiration, cherishing each other, being on each other's same like level, to see one another, like see the value in one another freely. Okay, so it comes down to like knowing your worth. And this always stems from deeper issues like childhood, stuff like that. That's why you guys do the inner work. Like, if you ever find yourself envious or jealous, you have to ask yourself some questions like, but why? And you're going to discover so much about yourself. And I want you to heal and realize that first give yourself what it is you need, which is recognition of your feelings, which is resolution, which a lot of times looks like forgiving and making space, having grace with yourself and your circumstances of how things have happened in life, things like that. Journaling, praying, purging, fasting, you name it. But work on yourself first to fill up your heart with love, connect to the love vibration, realize you're whole, you're complete, you're not lacking. Because when you really know your own worth, you're only going to accept people, like you're only going to desire men who want to give to you because you give to yourself. But if you feel like your heart is empty, if you're feeling a sense of emptiness and a sense of longing, okay, well, now you're in grief and a sad energy, so you want to be able to give to yourself first. Don't think that love lives outside of you and you have to chase somebody else, because then you might see two people who a relationship that looks glamorous in your eyes, and now you want what they have, or you, even worse, you want to steal that person away. Like, what kind of corrupt ghetto energy are we in? And you don't have to be desperate to be loved. You don't have to, that's pathetic. And I have to say it like this because I wish somebody would have told me this back then. But instead I was watching them on Instagram and all types of weird stuff, right? So that's embarrassing. Like, I'm not embarrassed because that's not who I am anymore, but I'm just telling you guys the truth. And I felt called to make this video just to remind us, like, that envy, jealousy, it exists, and you're going to face it on your spiritual path, whether it's you who's feeling these crazy ways or it's coming towards you. So like, the coolest thing we can do, the most loving thing we can do, is to have compassion in our hearts and realize that, like, if somebody, now this is a higher point of view, let me know if you're there. If somebody is jealous of you, envious of you, can you have compassion for them? Can you realize that that's them and not you? Not take it personally. Put up energetic boundaries, protect your energy, and realize that the divine has the final say. God is running the show. You're never going to miss what's meant for you. You're going to receive what's for you at all times. You're protected, especially when you're in the light. But if you're living from a place of sin, if you're in the dark, if you're in corrupt, chaotic energy, ooh, and you have that Jezebel energy, that's right. When you're like that, okay, well, now you're not protected. Okay, I don't care what you have tattooed on your neck. You could have angel energy on your neck, but you're in devil energy. So you're going to reap what you sow. So karma is real. It's you cause and effect. These are the laws of the universe. Okay, so I'm creating this just to remind us of our worth. I'm creating this to remind us the severity of our actions on earth. They have ripple effects. We deserve to feel genuinely happy, genuinely at peace, genuine love. And that will only come when we cleanse our heart, our minds of the ickiness spiritually. Okay, so let me know your thoughts on this video. I'm sending you so much love, healing, peace into your life. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in my next video.